season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the Swamp, the home of the Florida Gators. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense comes on the field first today. Now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done. They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Back to pass. It's Sayin. Caught by the receiver. An impressive spin there. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Miller. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? To bootleg here. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. So Florida's offense comes out for their first possession today. Let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Looking to pass. It's Smith. Running back has it on the screen now. He's found some room at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And it's down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Looking to throw it on first down. On the move now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got it. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Now it's second down here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute.
Touchdown, Gators. As they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. The Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. And that's the first punt today for the offense. Get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. The Florida offense retakes the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? They're going to run it. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. A short completion to the tight end. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He's going to hand this off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. The defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Throwing off play action. Quick throw to the left side. What a catch. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Using his legs, it's Clark. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. The Gators looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. to tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Man, Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Scanning the field. It's saying from the pocket, delivers over the middle. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Past the 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Gators offense retakes the field. Really excellent possession last time. He mixed the run and pass, kept the defense off balance, and moved to a touchdown. Looking for some space. It's Clark. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Grab down the middle. It's Clark. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. He's going to take off here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
What a good job here by this quarterback, being very conscious of both the line to gain for that first down, as well as not necessarily taking a big hit early in this game. Great situational awareness and a first down.
The Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's got the first and still going. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Well, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. handoff from the shotgun. The Gators churn out another first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Empty set now, 5 wide. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And the player is down injured after that last play. They take a timeout while they check him out. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down play coming up. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Looking for his back. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag brings up 3rd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. QB to the tight end for a completion. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Offense rolling the dice on this 4th down call. Looking for a receiver. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And the Gators looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. He keeps it. QB draw. Defense stuffing the runner. Ball still spotted at the 2-yard line. Defense calls their 3rd and final timeout of the half now. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Here's a screen pass to the running back. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Jones. They bring him down after a short gain there. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Send the back in motion. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. The shotgun running play call. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. The Gators come to the line to set a first set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Clark. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Florida.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He'll bring it out from his end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. So it's first down, but they just kneel down before halftime here. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks. Can they catch him? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
Got momentum in scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Completion nets about 9 yards, not enough for the first, and it's 4th down. They'll kick it away here. And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Takes the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He fires downfield. He's got it with room to run. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Now that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
22, Ohio State, 14.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
They'll try to run for the first down. Breaks free. He's in the clear. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Grab behind the line. It's Jones. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Important 2nd down play coming up. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Good enough for first down yardage.
Second down pass was complete.
The Buckeyes moving quickly down the field here.
35-yard line. And that's good enough for a first down.
Off the play fake on first down. And he finds the running back in the flat. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. Looking to throw it again. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Ohio State, 21.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. The Gators offense retakes the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
The pass rush closing in. Caught behind the line. It's Clark. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Oh, what a grab! The senior with an outstanding grab there.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
First down, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. On the run, he'll let it go. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Breaking tackles and going. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
To throw, it's Sayin. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, a lot of times you match up a wide receiver, you get a linebacker on him. You'd like to think that the wide receiver can shake him. But this linebacker is really athletic and is able to make plays in space.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Jones. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. Tight end goes in motion. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Makes a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 45. That's a huge gain, grabbing momentum as the 3rd period expires. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. Here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Oh, man. The offense has got to be careful. They cannot take any more losses because they've already lost their starting quarterback, and now the backup takes a big hit on a sack.
The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
The offense has got to do a better job at taking care of this quarterback. Remember, their starter is already out of the game. The backup cannot afford to take too many more hits.
And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Coverage team brings down the returner. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. It's an option look. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter. They'll stop him for a loss. Crucial third down play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Sayan. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
On first down, it's play action. And the pass is incomplete. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. Looking to pass here on second down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Wide open downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
The Buckeyes are in the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a quick grab. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Extra point try coming now. And it's up and good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Remember, it was a field goal in the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. Using his legs on the scramble. And now the defense able to bring him down.
For the defense trying to get after this quarterback, I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
You better be careful with your backup quarterback. You got to protect him better. They've already lost the starting quarterback. They cannot afford another injury.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And he'll drop back here on third down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another 1st down. The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Bringing pressure. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. And the Gators line it up with 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Touchdown, Florida. They continue to roll up the score.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead.
On the set. Let's go.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Escapes the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. And now the defense steps in to call time with 10 seconds remaining on the clock. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it rip. Catch made in space. Look out. Touchdown, Gators. And the route is... Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're